Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I am going to do a really dramatic smoky eye. As you can see, I've used a lot of blacks and browns in this, so it's super dramatic. It's definitely a nighttime look. And so for this look, I've pretty much used every single color, well, not every single color, the black and brown color in the Tamana palette. And so you definitely don't have to use this palette. There is black and browns everywhere. Just make sure they're matte. It looks much better when you're doing a really dramatic smoky eye if they're matte. Yeah, so if you want to see how I got this look, just keep watching. Okay, so I'm first going to start out with the e.l.f. cream eyeliner. And I'm also going to use the e.l.f. angled brush. Or angled eyeliner brush. Whatever. Okay, so what I'm going to do is that I'm just going to draw, like, it's going to be really rough. So we're going to smudge it out, so don't even worry about making this little circle or oval really nice and crisp. So what we're going to do is make a little circle like this. And then bring it into your crease. Okay, so the next, just take any kind of pencil brush. I'm using the one by Sonia Kashuk. It just looks like this. And blend it inwards. Kind of like trace it, and then start blending it inwards. And then kind of take this in a little bit farther, but don't go all the way to, what is this called? Your tear duct. That is what that's called. Don't go all the way into your tear duct. Just about right. And then you can still leave this sloppy, so don't worry about it being perfect. Usually when I use dark eyeshadows or lots of eyeliner, I do it first before my foundation, and that way I can leave it really sloppy. And before I apply my foundation, I can just take some makeup remover and wipe it away and make a really crisp line. And you're going to take just any black eyeshadow. I prefer to do this look with a matte black eyeshadow. So I'm going to use Noir from the Tamana palette. Just follow that line again. Next, I'm going to use the color Bengal from the Tamana palette, and this is going to go just right above that black, just kind of so it's a transition color, so it's not just super dark black and just kind of looks like a raccoon eye. I'm trying to avoid that. So once again, I'm just using a crease brush. With that smaller fluffy brush. Oh, and this brush is actually just the brush that came in the Tamana palette, in case you were wondering. So don't put any more product on that brush. We're just going to continue to blend that black just a little bit more. I kind of washed it out a little bit with putting that Bengal color in there, so I just want to go back in. And then I'm going to add just a little bit more black to the corner. I'm going to take the color Chocolate here. And if you don't have the Tamana palette, any of these colors you can find anywhere. I mean, you can always find matte browns and blacks anywhere, so you do not have to use this palette. It just happened to be super convenient for me to use today because it has all the colors that I need. But I do recommend this palette. If you don't have it, you need it. It literally is amazing. These colors are much more pigmented than any other colors that I have. I mean, you can always find good browns and blacks anywhere, but something about these are just so nice. They're so pigmented, they feel so velvety, and they blend really well. and they're just really nice everyday colors. I mean, you can have like super dramatic looks like I'm doing now, but you can also use the softer colors in here for daytime looks. So I'm just going to smudge this brown right along my lower lash line and take more of that black, and then I'm just going to focus this on the lower lash line, but just the corner, just so we can meet it up on the top so it blends. And once again, don't worry about this being messy, because I'm going to show you a trick as soon as I'm done of how to clean that up really easily. And then I'm going to take the color Fresh here, take the color Blush, it's right next to it. These colors are really similar, just this one is matte and this one has a shimmer to it. I like to use my ring finger for my brow bone sometimes, so I'm going to take that color Blush and just put it right on my brow bone and just pat it in. I'm going to apply some false lashes, and these ones are just demi wispies. The trick that I was telling you about earlier that I do, so now that all of our eyes are done and right now there's like a lot of fallout and it's kind of not very nice looking right here, I just take a little cotton pad that has some makeup remover on it and you just wipe up like that. And it gets rid of all the fallout and makes that line really nice and crisp. Then I'm going to set all the places that I just highlighted with the MAC. This is the Light Plus Mineralized Skin Finish, and I'm going to use the Real Technique setting brush. And then for the rest of my face, I'm going to use the Ben Nye Banana Powder. And you want to make sure that when you put on your powder, that you just dab it in, because if you just do circular motions like this, you're going to leave brush strokes from the foundation that you just put on, and it's just going to move around and kind of erase everything that you just did. So it'll really eliminate all the coverage. So make sure just to pat it in. And then I'm going to take the Anastasia contour kit, and I'm going to use this middle shade here just to go over the contour that I did with the RCMA palette. And I'm going to mix these two shades right here. I'm going to use the MAC 160 brush. This is Ulta's retractable lip liner in Flesh. And then for the lip color, I'm going to use Too Faced Melted in the color Nude.